If you need to work on flexibility throughout your entire body while simultaneously preventing pain, or if you want to reduce existing pain from head to toe, then this video is just right for you. It's about headaches, shoulder pain, neck, back, hip, knee, foot. We have everything in it. And we start right away. We start at the top. Pull your head forward. You can kneel like this or be in a kneeling position like I am. You can also sit on the chair in any way you like. The back is straight and you pull your head further and further forward. And then you notice that there is more and more tension at the back of the cervical spine. We stretch it out nicely first, keeping the back completely straight, pulling further and further. And now you can feel directly at the cervical spine, you can feel how the stretching becomes more intense. Go in just far enough that you can still bear it well. And now let's start by incorporating strength training. That means you pull your head up, but keep the position the same, and the fingers prevent the head from going up. And do this again loosely, without rounding your back, and continue to pull your head forward. And now again, you pull upwards, put strength back in. Now we strengthen exactly where the muscle is being stretched. We make it longer and stronger. And these are the best muscles for us, in our opinion, that you can have. Relax again and give in further. And then you pull up again, pull a little more and a little more, relax again, and then it goes down again. You may notice this tension brings more stretching each time and at the same time strength. And then you slowly let go, come up, and now go into this position. The knees approximately 90 degrees, feet together if possible, and you try to reach forward. If that doesn't work, then simply pull yourself further forward by the legs. You could also use a towel or loop to help you. It is important now that you feel the stretch in the lower back. In the lower back, just above the pelvis, feel in there, keep moving forward. And as the pulling increases, you also notice how the stretching pain in the lower back becomes more intense. Stay where it is still tolerable so that you don't tense up. And always move further forward while breathing, deep inhalation, and continue to exhale. And now gently pull against it. The back wants to rise. Relax again and let yourself be pulled further forward with the hands. And again, the back wants to lift up, but you resist with your hands, your arms, then relax again and pull further down. Feel back there how the whole contracted area, where usually the tensions are, is increasingly in motion. We are basically pulling the back pain out of the back, so to speak. Pull again, increase it a bit, relax again, and go a bit further forward. Breathe in deeply 2 or 3 times and come back up. And now please find a corner or a door frame where you can stand if you don't have a corner. A corner is best suited. You stand there, please take your arms horizontally and then 30 degrees upwards. Put one foot forward, the other slightly back, come out of the hollow back. And push the upper end of your sternum further and further into the corner, very slowly, increasingly further in. And if you notice that your hands need to slide further inwards along the wall with increasing stretching, then you bend your fingers. Place the palms of your hands a little further in. This will slightly bend the elbows and then slowly straighten them again. And you notice, aha, now the stretching has become much more significant. Remember that it's not the stomach that has to go into the corner or into the door frame, but the upper end of the sternum has to move forward because that pulls more directly into the stretch. And that relieves your shoulders against shoulder joint osteoarthritis, shoulder pain, calcific tendinitis, impingement, whatever there may be. If you cannot raise your arms far enough to do that, then hang them at a lower angle and gradually adjust more and more as it becomes possible. And now, with elbows remaining extended, you press the wall, both walls forward. Press with the palms against the walls, relax, go further in. In case of need, you can use your fingers to grab a little bit around so that you have more space to enter. And again, you press with your hands against the walls and press more and more and more. Relax and go further in again. And slowly come out again. Just move your arms a little, feel into it. The exercise is great to free everything up here. We stay at the wall. You go about this distance, place your feet parallel, pull in your belly button so that the groins come forward, and now go even further forward with the groins. Beautiful, keep moving forward. And with your hands, you push your upper body back slightly. If possible, also include your head and let it fall backwards. If this is too much for you, then pull your head up again. We are focusing now in the back pain in the lower area. This is the main exercise against such pains. And including the head is good for the neck, but it doesn't have to be done in the first phase yet. Breathe further and further in. And now try to feel inside how that feels. Now the strength training comes back in. You know, we stretch and strengthen in one exercise, that's the special thing. Your torso wants to go up, but since you are leaning against the wall, you can't. So you automatically press against the wall when you want to go up, then release and continue moving backwards. And then again, you press against the wall, relax and move further back. And again, you press against it, release and move further back. Always make sure that the groins protrude and not the abdomen. And again, you press against it gently and further back. And slowly come back up, and after that, bend forward. forward. You walk forward, knees fully extended. Come forward nicely. Support yourself on your legs. You may notice the stretching in the back leg line, usually in the knee hollows, maybe in the buttocks, in the lower back. Let it come further down towards the front. Breathe in deeply and breathe out deeply. Make sure that the knees remain fully extended. That may feel unpleasant, but if done in the right dosage, it is quite tolerable. And remember, it must be fun. The exercises must be fun, they must not be too torturous. However, also not too undemanding, because then you won't get the effects. If you don't have the effects, then it's just a waste of time. One must stay exactly in the middle. And now we begin. Now you practically take your hands behind your legs. No matter at what height you are, simply reach behind and pull with your torso as if it wanted to go up. You are holding tight, and that's why it can't go up. Then you let go and continue down. And again. You pull your torso back up, relax, and continue down. And again. You pull nicely, let loose, and go further down. And now maybe pull a little tighter. Fully extend the knee, pull even tighter, keep the knee extended, pull even tighter, relax, and go down further again. Make sure that the knees are nicely extended. Stay for a moment, breathe in a little deeper. And then slowly and gently come back up. We are going to the wall again. Put your left foot back and place it so far back that when you bend your right leg slightly in the knee, you already feel a stretch in the upper calf area of the left leg. Set it up first so that you choose the correct distance. The foot of the left must point exactly to the wall. It must not point outward. And now you continue to stretch further and make sure that the knee, the left one, is fully extended. This is good for the Achilles tendon, for calf flexibility, against this nocturnal calf cramping. The knee benefits from it. Go further in. Deeper and deeper. Now you start and want to clearly and actively stretch the left leg onto the toes while simultaneously with the forefoot, the left one. Press against the ground as if you wanted to stand on tiptoe. But the wall and the pressure against the wall prevent that. Relax again, go a little further into the stretch. And once again, press down with the forefoot, the left one. Force now into the stretched calf so that it gets used to this greater length and flexibility. Keep it loose, go further into the stretch. And once again, you press with the forefoot, the left one, against the ground, press more against the ground, relax and go further in. . And then you slowly move the foot forward and step back with the right foot. We do the same on the right. Find the distance to the wall again, where the upper calf already clearly feels something. And then you bend the left knee, actively extend the right one, and gradually move into the stretch. Always make sure that the right leg is straight. And you can feel how you are moving further into the stretch, millimeter by millimeter. And then you start and press with the right forefoot against the ground and at the same time actively stretch the knee. Allows both, no, not both, allows the foot to relax, which has been pressed against the ground, the forefoot, the knee remains extended. You need to learn to control a little individually. We are doing the first knee extension and now the forefoot presses against the ground more and even more. And relax again and continue going in deeper. And again, press firmly, knee is extended, you press more and more, relax and go further in again. And then you slowly come out, give a thumbs up if you liked it so far, and now grab the shoulder saver. Or a towel that has an appropriate length, and then, no matter what you take, keep the elbows extended. First, go into the position where you notice, oh, now it's pulling steadily, and then work there by pulling down with the left arm. And the right one must, of course, give way. And go from one side to the other, keeping the elbows fully extended. Come out of the hollow back and continue with the left and right arm down. And the other one goes up accordingly, and then you notice you are getting more and more into the stretch so that you can better get through this point where it's tight. Because everything opens up and all involved structures are nicely stretched. Now go exactly to this point where the biggest bottleneck is, and at the point of the biggest bottleneck you pull forward with your hands. Pull even more, relax and move a little. Yes, nice to work your way into these corners. You can see from my face, I'm also right in this area of just bearable, but it's really effective. Because the shoulder then opens more and more, causes less and less trouble, and becomes more and more mobile. You can also make this wave movement. One side goes down, then the other follows, then it goes up again. Just move a little and then go forward and backward simultaneously. to give full mobility to the shoulder, all the way forward, past the bottleneck, all the way back. And again forward and back again and forward again. Wow. Then the shoulder gets properly warm. I hope you have a good feeling. Repeat this routine as often as possible for the entire body. You can find more routines here, and I would recommend that you subscribe so you don't miss any videos. You can do that here. Goodbye until next time.